Why the hell did the Dolphins re-sign Liam Eichenberg? No, seriously. Why? That's not a rhetorical question. That's the exact thing fans started asking the moment his name popped up again. It wasn't a welcome back party. It wasn't cheers or optimism. It was confusion, frustration, and a whole lot of eye rolls. Because when you've watched every snap, when you've sat through every missed block, every blown assignment, every time Tua had to eat dirt because someone came through his side, yeah, the name Eichenberg doesn't exactly bring comfort. And yet, here we are. McDaniel stood there, all calm and calculated like he always is, and said Liam has taken some bullets and some losses. No lies there. He has. But let's not pretend he was diving on grenades for this team. Most of those bullets? Self-inflicted. And sure, he said Eichenberg add value, that he's a great teammate. Cool. But that's the kind of thing you say when you're justifying something even you know people won't buy. Because if this was about performance, strictly what's happened on the field, that re-signing doesn't happen. Not without a whole lot of but maybe attached to it. And guess what? Even McDaniel admitted it. If Liam's gonna start, he'll need to be the best version of himself he's ever been. And man, that version has never shown up. Not once. So you're telling fans, we brought back this guy who hasn't figured it out yet. But trust us, this time, maybe he will. That's the sales pitch. Look, the contract says everything. 2-point-something million, barely touching the salary cap. That's not a starter's paycheck. That's the kind of number you hand to someone who might make the roster. Might. Someone who knows the system, who's been around, who can slide in if everything else goes wrong. It screams backup, emergency plan, insurance policy. It doesn't scream confidence. And here's the kicker. Fans aren't dumb. They've been watching. They've seen the shuffling, the inconsistency, the one guy on the line who always looked half a second late. So when that guy gets brought back, even for cheap, people are going to get loud. And they have. But what this also shows is that Miami's not done. That's the subtext. McDaniel even said it. Free agency's still open. The draft hasn't happened. Translation. We're still looking for someone better. That's what that means. You don't say that about someone who's locked into a starting job. You say that when you know damn well the position is still up for grabs. And that's the heart of it. The guard spot next to James Daniels? It's wide open. Could be a vet. Could be a rookie from the draft. Could be literally anyone who shows up and looks competent in camp. Because right now, Eichenberg isn't penciled in as the guy. He's written in light pencil, with an eraser already in hand. And honestly, that's probably fair. He's got versatility. He's played every position across the line. Left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. That's valuable. Not because he's great at any of them, but because in a pinch, he won't panic. But fans don't want in a pinch. They want dominance. They want consistency. They want a line that doesn't collapse the moment a blitz is called. And it's not like the Dolphins are just ignoring the issues. They added James Daniels. They're clearly eyeing more moves. Names like Will Campbell, Armand Membu, Kelvin Banks. These aren't pipe dreams. These are real draft options. If any one of them lands in Miami, they're walking into camp with a real shot to start. That's not speculation. That's reality. So what does Liam bring? Experience. Familiarity. A willingness to play through pain. And yes, last season's shoulder injuries were no joke. A lot of guys would have tapped out. He didn't. That matters. In the locker room, that counts. To coaches, that counts. To fans who watched him get pushed around even while hurt, that's a little harder to swallow. And McDaniel? He gets it. He knows fans are pissed. He even said it. Fans care. They want to believe in the process. They want to believe Greer and McDaniel are making the right calls. But this one's tough to defend. Because it doesn't look like a step forward. It looks like a team holding onto a mistake and hoping it turns into a win. That's not how most fans operate. That's not how they want their team to operate. And maybe that's the hardest part. Because Liam Eichenberg, for all the frustration, for all the letdowns, still could be better. He could surprise people. He could fight his way back into the mix and actually win a job. But the leash? It's short. Real short. And if he doesn't show up in camp looking like a different guy, stronger, quicker, more confident, Then this conversation's gonna come right back around. Louder, meaner, with receipts. For now, the Dolphins are hedging. They're keeping a guy they know, someone cheap, someone safe. But that's not what fans wanted. Fans wanted change. They wanted protection. They wanted someone who'd make them believe again. And Liam Eichenberg? Right now, he's not that guy. Not yet.